So here we are, skit 4. This is the final part to my first listen to Bobby's second full album, part 4, also the fourth quarter to Bobby's album, of course. If you haven't seen part 3, part 2, or even part 1, the matter of fact, be sure to do so, obviously, before watching this skit 4. Here we go. Sounds like rain. It's raining in this one. Yeah, like a thunderstorm going on. Like he entered into his home or apartment here. Pouring up a drink. Okay, I mess with this skit. Okay, been loving the skits. Been loving these transitioners or intros that lead into his other songs. Let's just get into the next track now, shall we? So this next track is titled "Raining," featuring Janae, of course. We love to see it. His fellow member, his bro. I went crazy as well when I saw him being featured on this song on the track listing at the time, but I'm really curious how this is gonna go, so let's just go. Oh my goodness. Janae is just, he just really has such unique vocals. Really is the bias wrecker for me, but really like how the instrumental is very light. Broken by oh wow. It's dark, the dark clouds in my heart. Oh wow. Very contrasting from the instrumental, but wow, this is really quite the moody song. Half of my youth, it's not that I wasted it because I wanted to. I have that youth, but I can't do anything. Oh, sing it, boy. Very soulful, but emotional, of course, but even though the lyrics are very contrasting with this light instrumental, it really suits the mood, the message that's trying to be conveyed by Bobby and Janae here. Oh, with the string instruments here. The stomping sounds here. Ooh. Wow, this really hits differently. Ooh, how they work off of each other here. Whoa. Whoa, there's quite a bit to process for this song, okay? Them talking about their youth, you know, and time going by and not being enabled to do what they can do and all. Super meaningful. Can be relatable in some cases for people I could see. But I do feel them for this one, okay? I feel like they really poured their souls into this song. The lyrics are really meaningful. Like I said, even though the instrumental is contrasting a bit from the meaningful lyrics that are really sad, I'd have to say. It really just adds up to the overall mood that they're trying to go with, which is such a moody type of mood, I'd have to say. But really true, you know. I really do think, yeah, we can really relate to this in several different cases of us in this society, you know, and how society is now, you know. It's a cruel world out there, okay? We're lying to ourselves if we do not agree to that, you know. It's a cruel world, it's a cold world out there, and it's rough out there, and really, it really is. But I have to say that from the emotion to the lyricism, to how Bobby and Janae really complement each other, this is such a masterpiece and a song that I can really connect with, somewhat healing in some cases, and I could see myself listening to this song for sure. Really good. Another amazing B-side with another amazing featuring, of course, Janae and all. Let's get into the next track now, shall we? So this second last track on this second full album is titled Let It Go, Let's Go. You can hear the sounds of the street. Oh my goodness. It'll be okay, I'll put it down. My life's dark, but time it's bright. Oh my goodness. Thought it was getting dull. Wow. Love how this song is super meaningful right off the bat. And how uplifting it is, for sure. Close the curtains in my room, that's too bright. It'll be fine, I'll put it down. Love the drums here. I love how the drums are not too over the top, but they're just there, right? I love these grand piano chords, but wow. You'll feel comfortable when you're on the right track. Time is fair, but I'm just gonna surf in the rush hour. Peace. Wow. Yes, Bobby. I just can't get enough how uplifting this song is and how meaningful it is. When you grow up, you meet someone new. What's the real standard? Okay. Wow. Hey. For real. Oh my goodness. Wow. I have to say, from the start, I got a bit of chills there, for real. Okay. This has to be the most uplifting song in the album, I'd have to say, or the uplifting song in the album. But thinking of the previous track with Janae into this now, ooh, I love how it switched from that moody song into a really uplifting song with a meaningful but uplifting message at the same time, I'd have to say. Really, sometimes you just gotta let it go, let it free, ease up. Really, it may be hard, but sometimes you just gotta let it go and move on. Really. Oh wow. This. Okay, I said before in the past that I am always down for meaningful songs. There's several different meaningful songs on this album that I've heard, but Let It Go, it's up there. It's really up there, like in the top 3, or I would even top 3, I'd have to say so far, for my top favorite B-sides on this second full album by Bobby. I'm not sure about you guys, but wow, this for me really, really in some cases hits home. It really does, I'd have to say. Oh, let's just get into the final track. I'll wrap things up. This was one hell of a first listen though. But yeah, let's just do that. All right, so the final track is titled Devil. Now this is one that I'm interested in, as he promoted with this song alongside with his title track You Mad, of course. I see it even on the side here. He did it on the radio, he did it on the live stages and such. Let's just go. Okay, with the drums here. Oh. Okay. Where's this going though? Thanos. It's not ignorant, it's my faith, Holy One. Casio, my combat boots are Nike. Oh. Now this is what I'm talking about. Full rocker Bobby. Hey. Woo! Wow. Oh. Yes. Money can't buy no happiness, so I'm piling up money. Yes. Hey. Woo. Hey. And sort of like this choir in the back or a backing vocals, no need to fear. This sort of reminds me of Sweet Home, if y'all know. Just with the rock genre, of course, but wow, I love it. I love it when Bobby has his mix of hip hop and as well as full on rock star Bobby. Okay, this is what I was saying. Okay, the other track when I was talking about how it was more so country, but this one was definitely not country. This was more full on rock, all out gangster. You know, all in hip hop, really, and I can see why he put this as the final track. You know, the final killing track, and I can see why he's promoting this track alongside You Mad. It definitely could have been the title track. It really did. It really could have been. I mean, I should say, super hype. A song that if I want to hype myself up, I'll listen to. I think I'll listen to this regardless. I can see myself listening to this. I think this is definitely one of the standouts on the album, and I like how the instrumental it brings back the instrumental, and all you can hear is the electric guitar, and then it gets ripped, and then boom, he hits us with it like all like crazy. You know, it's definitely a headbanger and a half. This one, Devil. What a crazy song. Definitely gonna have to watch his live performances and his radio broadcast performance of Devil, of course. Woo. This is what I love. This is what I really love from Bobby, and hopefully I see more rocker Bobby in the future, or even more OSTs from Bobby himself. If y'all haven't peeped out his OST, be sure to do so. But to wrap things up, 16 tracks here on his second full album titled Lucky Man. All of them were good, including the skits, all 4 skits, and all. I feel like, to break it down again, skit 1, really, really hip-hop heavy. Skit 1 and the songs that were underneath that would, like Rockstar, No Time, Break It Down. I have the track listing here now, but the first quarter is really hip hop heavy with You Mad, I think, and then we get into skit 2. Like I said, it goes into that really laid back type tracks, or pop tracks, or R&B tracks. And then he lays us up with skit 3, and those tracks, Gorgeous, and one of those other songs that are really mesmerizing and romantic, of course. And then we get into like Liar, Heartbroken Playboy. Oof, it only gets better and better, and he hits us with the finale with Devil. It really does. Okay, so right away, I'd say my favorite tracks, Devil, upon first listen, is up there for one of my top favorite tracks, tied along with Let It Go. Really, I'd have to say those 2 tracks really stood out to me. I really loved In the Dark, Your Soul, Your Body for sure. Raining featuring Janae is a song that I can see myself listening to, but not often, you know, due to the vibe and mood to it and such. And then I would say also Heartbroken Playboy. I really like that one as well. In terms of the first quarter, I do like Break It Down. Of course. So those are my standouts. Although all in all, I love all these B-sides. Let me know your favorites. But definitely Devil, Let It Go, In the Dark for me are my top 3 notables, and then so on and so forth for what I like, Your Soul, Your Body, and such. But hey, I think this was really smooth and clinical by Bobby. And the one huge thing before coming to this, I was sort of worried that this is a full album that could follow suit to what's sadly going on in other full albums that I'm peeping or listening to, and even outside the K-pop area, and mainstream pop and other industries and areas where artists release like a full album, but most of those songs are really subpar, you know, and off-putting and disappointing, and songs that are just songs meant for streaming, you know what I'm saying? But in this case, really, the artistry is shown, and really his skill set is insane. How versatile he is, what genres he puts out here. Really didn't expect a reggaeton and R&B with Your Soul, Your Body, of course. Country, R&B, hip hop, rock and hip hop, trap, all of them, you name it, you got. He's got it, you know, pop. He has it all in this second full album. Really curious how what he's gonna put out in the future for sure. But as always, I'll keep supporting him here at home. And hopefully one of these days I'll get to see him live. I would love to with iKON, of course. And yeah, be sure to like, share, and maybe subscribe if you enjoyed this first listen. This was part 4 of my first listen. Wow, that was a doozy. One hell of a first listen. 110% worth my time and all. This has been Garrison, though. Have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon wherever you are. Feel free to support the channel if you really loved this session here, this first listen or listening party, or whatever you want to call it. Stay tuned for more Bobby content, more iKON content, and etc. But yeah, it's crazy out there. Stay safe. As I say, always stay safe. Promise me that. It's really crazy out there, and be sure to educate yourselves of what is truly saddening and what's going on in the world. If you have not yet, be sure to. And peace.